through the vehicle, the front, the rear, the sides, and all the different applications and what we have in this car right now. First of all, let me tell you, all Hyundai cars, be it Verna or any other vehicle that you are looking at, are right now RD compliant as per government regulations, and specifically petrol engines, they are E20 fuel ready. So the kind of advanced engines that you get in all the different Hyundai cars, and specifically Verna, which comes in petrol, you have a turbo GDI option. That's a 1.5 liter that gives you 253 Nm of torque, and another option is the 1.5 liter MPI engine that gives you 143.8 Nm of torque. So it's a pretty powerful engine for the sudden burst of power that you need when you're on a busy highway or you want to overtake somebody. This car is going to be an amazing thing for you. Now I would go ahead and take you through the different parts. I'll start off with the front. Now as you can see, like the designing that you have in Verna, like it is an inlaid bonnet design, and you have definite character lines running through different sides of the bonnet. Like you have 4 distinctive lines that give it a wonderful look, a sporty look, and also adds up to an exclusiveness of the vehicle. Now I would draw your attention to the headlamps. I'll draw your attention to the headlamps of this vehicle. Those would be LED headlamps that you see, and you know, this wonderfully designed front grille. As you can see, it's so luxurious and classy, and you have front parking sensors as well. Now the front DRL, the daytime running lamp, is a fully connected DRL that starts from one end and ends up to the other side. You also get the air cushions. Now, as I have informed in my previous different videos, like the air cushion is necessary for the tires. Like they keep the tires cool if you're running the car for a long amount of hours, and you know, there is a constant friction on the tires that generates heat, and if you're driving for hours, it may cause the tire to get damaged or burst out. Now Verna and you know, other cars that we have air cushions on either sides that you know, take the air from outside and push it towards the tires, continuously cooling it so that you do not face any kind of problems. Now you can see the Hyundai logo to the center of the car. Now I would draw your attention to the raked windshield that we have. As discussed before, this gives you superior visibility, and you do not have to be an assumptive driver anymore. So you can just take a look at the beautiful front of the car. Now I would move on to the side. Now first of all, I would draw your attention to the outside rear view mirrors, where you have turn indicators on the mirrors itself. Now you have our 16 all-season all-terrain tires that you can use in any kind of terrain that you're at. Now just look at this car. Isn't it amazing? Now if you see all through the sides, you have definite character lines again that adds up to the snazzy and classy look of the car. Okay, so this car has got the longest wheelbase in the segment. That's 2670 mm of wheelbase that you get in this car. Now the ground clearance of this car will be 170 mm. That's 5 mm more than what was before, and the cargo space has also increased. It is right now 528 liters, so that's a pretty big cargo space that you have. Now as I come to the side and take you through, I would just open the door and look at the beautiful combination, the classy colors that you have inside, the off-white colors with the headrests and the rear AC vents with power outlets. You have a USB here. Now this also comes with a Bose sound system, the 8-speaker sound system of Bose that gives you wonderful music output whenever you're traveling. Okay, so I'll come to the features later on. So let's run through the other parts of the car. You will have home-like badgings that adds up to the look. Now, if I look at the rear, it's a complete connecting tail lamp, as you see, with the futuristic design that you have here. That looks absolutely amazing. Now again, as I look at the rear screen, you have the defogger and the shark fin antenna. And yes, you have a high mounted stop lamp as well. That is visible from a long distance. Now these lights, the tail lamps, have a function of blinking continuously if suddenly the brake is tapped on, and this would avoid, or rather help, anybody, if the car suddenly comes to a standstill somewhere, it will keep on blinking, and somebody who is approaching the car from behind would be able to understand that there is something wrong in the car to the front. Now again, you have keyless entry in this car, and let me show you. Now coming to the interiors of the car. Okay. Now coming to the interiors of the car. You have a beautiful combination of an off-white and black. Now you have electrically adjustable outside rear mirrors, which I lock. Now, as I told you, like, Hyundai engines are pretty much up to the mark, and we have provided all the different functions that are required in the market right now. Now you have an automatic engine idle, stop and go function as well. So what it does is that in case of situations where the car is stuck, the engine will automatically turn off when you put your feet on the brake, and the moment you release it and move on to the accelerator, it's going to turn back on. Now again, you can see the engine start-stop button, and you have the automatic headlamps. Okay, now as you can see, the steering, the beautifully made steering with wonderful controls on it. So you have cruise control, and yes, you have voice recognition. And this car also comes with a lot of safety and security features. Now let me just show you the car first. Now this is the complete cluster along with the infotainment screen that you have. Now again, just look at the design. It's a bit differently designed so that it looks much more classy and sporty to you. Okay, so let me tell you, apart from the general safety features that has become relevantly common in all the different vehicles in the market, like vehicle stability management, electronic stability control, hill assist, and electronic brake distribution system with anti-lock braking system. So these are pretty much common. Now along with that, you would get 17 ADAS features in this car. you'll get 17 ADAS features. I'm sorry, the phone just rang up. So I'm sorry for the inconvenience caused. So you have 17 ADAS features in this car, where anybody who is driving the car will have an extra level of protection. Now, what would be the ADAS features? The features would be lane assist system, front collision avoidance warning, like this would happen in case of cars, then a cycle or a pedestrian. Now you have a blind view monitoring system, a junction point collision avoidance system, then you have driver attention detection system, then you have rear occupancies, like in case somebody is left inside the car, which can happen in case of a kid, or maybe a dog or a pet is kept inside the car. The car can detect the movement of the person at the rear side and can give you alarms. It will honk, it will flash the light to let you know that, okay, you've left somebody inside, that person or that pet needs to come out of the car as well. So apart from this, you have features like rear exit. If you're doing a rear exit from the car, like if you have an approaching vehicle from the rear side, it would not allow you to just unlock the door and come out. It's going to keep it closed. You have lane deviation assist, and a lot of features, like around 17 ADAS features. Now 6 airbags is standard in this vehicle, so again, that's an added safety feature that you have. So you have automatic, fully automatic temperature control, FATC, in this car. Now you have seat ventilation as well. The seat which will heat up and ventilate. Okay. Okay, so I would move on. Okay, so I'm going to take you to the place where we look under the bonnet. Now there's a Thank you so much. Okay, so my friend helped me. It is very difficult to open the bonnet with one hand. So you can see the kind of pretty well organized interiors of the engine and the different compartments, the electronic control unit, the air filters, the engine, everything is very properly designed and placed, and it is so well that you can easily access any of the parts. See, if you want to access any of a particular part of this car, it is very easy for you to go ahead and access it. So very simply telling you, this is one of the latest cars in the market, with all the different updated features. Not only the build quality is good, it is made up of ultra high strength steel, and apart from that, you get ADAS features and all the relevant features in this. You have Blue Link connectivity of more than 65 Blue Link features that you get in this car as well. So thank you so much for your time. Till we meet again.